I hope this thing is working. You guys can hear me. I hope the audio is working. But good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Just driving and wanted to take a ride and share a thought. So I hope you can ride with me and get what I'm saying. But this has been on my heart for a couple of days. You know, as far as helping other people are concerned, and people in this world who have maybe less than we do, and they're just sometimes overlooked. You know, sometimes people, you know, we all get caught up in our own world. Sometimes we get caught up in the things that we have to do, and sometimes we can't see past the tip of our noses. It happens. And when we start to look past the tip of our nose, to say, and start to see other people, you'll tend to start to pay attention to other people's needs. Or not necessarily pay attention to other people's needs, but you'll start to see, you know, what goes on in other people's lives. And we're so caught up sometimes in our own lives and just the rigmarole of every day and just trying to pay our bills and stuff that we don't see it. And we pass by so many that could use a hand, that could use some help, you know, and it breaks your heart. You know, and I guess what I'm trying to say is that we have to stop sometimes and simply slow down enough to pay attention. You know, and sometimes it's just paying attention to the ones that live in our houses. It's the ones at home that we have to, you know, pay attention to sometimes. You know, but there's a lot of people out there who need our help. You know, there's a lot of people out there who could use a helping hand. You know, we tend to ignore those people or judge those people or try to be skeptical about those people, you know, but it's not what it's about. They're human people. They're human beings too, you know. And not everybody has everything together. Not everybody has, you know, made all the perfect decisions. And a lot of people have messed up, you know. We all have. We've all messed up. So sometimes, you know, you have to be humble enough to just, you know, say, you know what, I messed up too. I've messed up in the past. I've come from a certain place, and maybe they need a little bit of a hand too, you know. And it's okay. It's okay to help one another. It's okay to go out there and, you know, care for other people and to just lend a hand. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. My wife and I ran into that couple that I posted about the other day, and probably a lot of people haven't seen it, but that's what it is. You know, and that young couple has been through some hard times. You know, what got them there is not my business. What got them to the point to where they are is not my business. It's not for me to judge. You know, not for me nor my wife. And my wife is an amazing person who, you know, is willing to help and continuously help because, you know, God put them on our heart to help them out, you know. And it's just amazing to see, you know, those two people are so grateful for what it is that they get, you know, and they didn't want to bother anyone. They didn't want to bother anyone. They say, you know, it's hard for them to want to ask for help because people look at them sideways, you know, and just judge them and, you know, thinking they're junkies or something. And they're not. They're just two people that fell on hard times. And, you know, he's trying to find a job to help him try to get to a warm place, you know. And it's just to see how grateful he is, or they are, you know, in the midst of being outside and it's single digits. You know, it just blew my mind. And to hear him say that, you know what, I can't quit. I can't quit. I can't quit. You know, that made me shut my mouth. And he says, you know, I just wish there were, you know, more good people in this world. You know, and you can't blame people. You know, people are struggling to do their own thing and keep, you know, make ends meet and stuff, you know. But it doesn't take monetary. It doesn't take anything monetary, you know. Sometimes it might be a little extra snack you might have in your bag that you can give to someone to help them out, or, you know, a drink or something, or buy an extra drink while you at McDonald's and, you know, or something. You know, it doesn't have to be anything crazy like that. He was like, you know, I just wish more people would help instead of looking at us like we're the worst people in the world. And meeting that young couple just opened my eyes to so many things, you know, and it just made me think about how many people out there really need help. You know, we just sometimes, you know, we don't see it. We don't see it. And seeing them made me want to just slow down a little bit, or noticing them made me want to slow down a little bit, you know, and just open your heart a little more, because sometimes helping somebody else will help you in a way that you'll never expect. And that young man the other day, I was talking with him, and we were dropping him off at a local place just to stay warm for the evening, you know, until the place closed. And I looked at him and I just stared at him, and he told me to smile. He said, smile, we're gonna be okay, is what he told me. And I couldn't, I was just like, I almost started crying. I went into the car, I was like, I, you know, swallowed all hard and stuff. But when he told me smile, we're gonna be okay, just got me, you know, and it just made me open my eyes to, you know, sometimes we just gotta help others sometimes, you know, within our means, I guess, you know, and us helping each other, like a friend of mine told me, you know, and I'm gonna paraphrase, but, you know, a friend of mine, Tommy, told me, he said, you know, we're God working. God works through us to help other people, you know, here on this earth, and I couldn't agree more, because that's what we're here for. We're not here for us. We're not here for our own selfish wants and needs. We're not here to just, you know, suck up time and make everything lavish for us. That's not what we're here for. I don't care what you say. You ain't taking none of it with you. You ain't taking none of it with you. You know, as that old saying, you never see a U-Haul truck at a funeral. You ain't gonna take it with you. So this life's not about that. This life is about helping others around us. And that young man helped me to realize that we're meant to help others here, and it's for God to work through us to touch other people's lives. You know, you don't have to automatically throw a sermon at somebody who you're helping, or somebody's in a bad way and throw them a sermon right away. No. Your actions speak louder than the scriptures that you can memorize and regurgitate to someone. Your actions speak a lot louder than that. You know, and for some people, you are the only Bible that they'll ever read. So what Tommy said to me the other day made so much sense to me. You know, that's God working through us to show his love here on this earth. So you might not believe it, and it might not be for you, but guess what? If you've ever done a kind thing for someone else, he's working through you, whether you want to believe it or not. Because guess what? You wouldn't be kind if he wasn't working through you. You wouldn't be kind at all. Kindness only comes from one place, and that's God and love. So when Tommy told me that, I had to really, you know, think through that one. And it was so true, you know, and I was grateful for him for telling me that. You know, I just always, every day we think about them, and we always, you know, wonder if they're okay, and my wife keeps in touch with them. So all I could do is pray for them and hope that, you know, God takes care of them, and nice move, Bonehead. And pull out the driveway. Don't even look. Sorry. Some people don't know how to drive in this world, but, you know, just want to, I'm almost at 10 minutes already, so I just want to leave it there and just, you know, simply wanted to share that thought with y'all. You know, somebody might have clicked off already, but if you watch the whole thing, thank you. You know, but, you know, sometimes we're meant to help others. And you'll see, help somebody else and see how good you feel. Give somebody else a hand and watch how good you feel. Watch. And if you already have and you already are, I salute you. Because it's a beautiful thing. We need more people who are willing to help others by any means. You know, so I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys, and hope you have a good evening. Hope I didn't talk your ear off too much. And have a good evening. Take care of one another. Look out for one another, and let's keep pushing through. All right, talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Thank you.